Good morning, my name is Teresa Lopez. In today's video, I'm going to explain you about the type sentences. First, I'm going to explain you a little about the simple sentences. The simple sentences is express a single thought that can stand on its own. The simple sentence has one independent clause, has subject and verb. For example, the president flew to Chicago. President is the subject and the verb is flew. A simple sentence also can have a compound subject or a compound predicate. Another example is the baby cried for food. The subject is baby and the verb is cried. Another example is Johnny rode his bike. The subject is Johnny and the verb is rode. This is a negative sentence. She doesn't eat pizza today. That the subject is she and ate is the verb. Now I'm going to explain you some about these compound sentences. The compound sentences contain two or more independent clauses joined by coordinating conjunctions that are fabulous. For, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. Also, the compound sentences has semicolons joined by conjunctive adverbs that can be otherwise and therefore. Some examples about the compound sentences are: my dog eats fruit of any kind, comma, but she will not eat meat or cheese. As you can see, this is a compound sentences because has the comma. Another example is Bosco chased his tail, comma, but he never did catch it. We didn't go to the beach, nor we went to the park. As you can see, this has comma and also has one of the fanboys, nor. And the last example, we are outside the house, comma, yet we are waiting for you. Yet is another of the fanboys. Now I'm going to explain you some about the complex sentences. The complex sentences has one independent clause and one or more dependent clauses. Dependent clauses usually begin with a subordinating conjunction that can be after, although, as, because, when, since, until, while. Also, a comma is used after a dependent clause that introduces an independent clauses. Some examples of complex sentences can be: when I get home from school. This is the subordinated conjunction and this is the dependent clause. Comma, I'm going to take a nap is the independent clause. Another example is being alone can be scary. This is the independent clause unless you keep yourself busy, and that is the dependent clause. Now I'm going to explain you a little about the compound complex sentences. The compound complex sentences has two independent clauses and at least one dependent clause. A compound complex sentence combines complex sentences and compound sentences forms. Some examples about the compound complex sentences are: if you don't want to study, comma, you should stay at home, comma, but you may regret it. The dependent clause in this case is but you may regret it. And the two independent clauses are if you don't want to study, and the other one is you should stay at home. The last example is when the play ended, comma, the curtain closed, comma, and the audience applauded. When the play ended is the dependent clause, and the independent clause is the curtain closed, and the other one is and the audience applauded. Thank you for watching.